ungovernable. How do you make a state ungovernable? You know, if you get a government house, you govern. No. You make it ungovernable by you, a non-state actor, declaring. You do not have any rights, declaring that onye chige zwa na Monday no ya no no because neji mmadụ na Abuja. You came here and you said no maka seaports. If the whole point of this agitation is because of seaports and airports, then we will not be talking about breaking Nigeria. Onya amene ndị osu na ndị lilu jizino ejizini liene IED ono na etire seaports. I don't even want to delve into the point of asking you about the seaport on a river. No, that is besides the point. But let's even say that you are right. No, this thing is. I asked you guys a very simple question. Why was the insecurity between 2021 and 2026? At least Onye Nkopro on stage was honest. He said when he went to Nigeria on Monday, drive via Mampo. I have a personal experience with that. You could not move dead bodies from the airport because the airport was actually airport and function. As I do actually airports, that airports and when home flight in our landing in our land again. I talked about Anambra State. Anambra State, I don't think people understand the business and commerce implications of stopping business in a commercial city every Monday. It means that if you are doing business and you're going to your shop 6 out of 7 days, it means that about 16.5% of your business activity is disrupted. What is it? Somebody at the go gym. What does it mean when it's 19.1? If a state is losing 19.1 billion in possible transactions, women markets, then on top of it, people who wanted to go and do business on that day, that woman, in terms of making money, she probably will not be making 100,000 every day in terms of gross, not even net, gross. Na asu Igbo ka mụ na gị ha bụ egbe na-agba ka ha na-agba di egbe ha na-agwa gị ihe ha ji na-agba ya na ha agaghị akwụsị until they free the same person. If you come into a platform and we are talking about governance and we're talking about leadership and you're talking about Nigeria, then you now come and you're talking about Biafra is a parallel government. It is an illegal government. You can believe in Biafra in your heart. But see, where agitation will Biafra disrupt all activity, market activity. It means that you have not just disrupted it. It disrupts. We will not come here and heaven forbid that I will be on a stage with people that are grown up at your big age. There are also people here. If I have to make an exception to bring them up on this stage, there are here like people here. There are little people here. At this stage because I am tired of talking to Ndina Abeno Habieba. And I seen that insecurity. When government started do Dogachi before I got to Dogachi, and when no governor was entering any state on any Monday. No worker was going to work on any Monday. Transport companies were not opening on any Monday. If you say that you don't know that is true, then you are a bloody liar. The reason why you sat at home was because you sat at home because Ejidere Mado Ochie na Abuja. You did not march to Abuja to disrupt the economic activity there. Heaven forbid, some of you here been at Lagos, you are in this America with me. Even at Germany, your children were going to school every single Monday. You have the temerity and the gall and the audacity to come on a stage because your leader was held. Why didn't you leave that abroad that you were in and go and sit in Ekulobia on every Monday? So that go and your business. You sat comfortably. Some of you took extra shift on a Monday. 10 hours, 15 hours on a Monday for you to come on this stage and ask you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm done.
Dalo Choma. Push. I na nabatage no rin. Please, I don't know. Mute go to push. I'll bring you on now. Push. You can mute. I don't know why people always find a way to drag us to the Biafran conversation every time we come here. Today we're discussing Anambra State. We are discussing Southeast. But anyway, Biafra will always be there because it's all of us. So that's why we accommodate it anytime it comes on board. But just like if you're just coming on, we're discussing Anambra State. We're discussing the masses. We're discussing Soludo's government. Anyway, one of the crucial things Soludo did was also about the sit at home that he actually really stood against. So please, Bona, Blue know be that what we're discussing is Anambra, Soludo, and when Canada mete, Kenkane mete, Nyai Soludo's pass mark. Kebe ire tirie. Please, push over to you. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, be no lie. Go ahead, Bonye. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Chijoke, Dalo. Omwa push one aquaka. Yotago Mogi, here, Jamanam Tidai minute to him now worship. Moget Bomb Center Banje. Here, Ebemshi, Asia, Thailand, the winner on your again, and Tomwa Fibo. Adawara Anambra State, 1996, Mnabia was one a mem market. You understand? Madam Monimo said to Naba. Program before give the program, I joined before he here Basaramaka, our leaders, governors about Anambra State. A shin on Kimo State, a shin on Kabia State, about Abia State or Lesoti. I joined them again. Oh, when people go to Putroku, Anambra Moyimo, Gates and unknown, I know here today program for Abia State. You understand? And him to Regua Choma. Next time me chip go to Choma here, Kaglia no like Gwandi Boku. Iga gwa Choma, Madam Gets come Kuchoko Gini, Program Kate, say come Kuchoku. Iga gwa Choma Siana, Bobo even a program about no. You have Punya Basra, I work you about no. Eotago. Here in a Puna na Ikuga about Sorudo, a Buria Bagaton and the Carlo. Ikuga about here Sorudo, where was Nan the Carlo? IPOP must sit at home. Oh, Choma Bude that thing about to Nante Carlo. Because of that Gantry, and Gant Kampuchan, Kampuchan, because of that young man, she Angola, saying about Rande Udogachi or Guinea may arrest. Yotago, Mbokucha that in Adrian or Kendemini arrest on the police, Konda Kodo, Kondu Dogachi, or saying no much and but Yamanabu, everyone nonsense, but no probably non do Udogachi. You understand it? After Kochani Genti, after Kochani Okoro, this year, Betty, on here was on Sorudo, Sorudo, Anambra State now. Yeah, they are covering the Sorudo, no, Webo, Meta, no, which a program, of course, Sorudo pushing in your network, Morona Hose or Memena Dota. You are this year, okay, give a we are in Kajuma, no, when the Sorudo Melebem Dota, no, when the Sorudo now right, him and all federal government pushing me. You understand it? Oh, but now, give us a but can you only keep with Soludo? But what you are not Soludo game called them. Also, know down now. Some of them they be able. Or I got a name, Nanambra State, Nadro Mana, Soludo Koshiri, Aga was Soludo Kochio, Aka, Ime, Rose or Tige Network. Make a security be healthy. Oh, Choma Buddha guide, Gawana, can you cause that insecurity? Or who sit at home? What Choma Buddha, it's a gigara, what Choma Buddha is now here cause that problem of Ndako or insecurity. Or sit at home. The boy check, yeah. It's in Bobby Kabu Choma, get your Choma, one way program. You're only 7 IPOP Mona, the Carlo, you're the mere Ichi.
That's not going to happen. I'm a co-host on this platform, and you will not.
Choma, no. In a like if we were co-host. Program to do. Before the young man I got here, only on to not retreat.
Co-host here. You will not dictate. You will not dictate. It's not going to happen. Doesn't matter.
Choma, Choma
I
kima na
am a
mam
co-host
choma
on
gente.
this platform.
Choma you co-host, you co-host.
You
Onwe na segala na
will
ndekalo.
not
Onwe na segala
determine.
onwe na
You
segala na
will
ndekalo.
not
I am na
determine
ugegala na
what
ndekalo because
happens
you
on this
bidoro.
platform.
Chijoke
You
mu choma
will
ya kan koku na
not.
it's my turn to
You
talk.
will not. Okay?
Onye na control you know, onwe na gi. I am onye
You
na say
will
onwe
not.
you na control this guy.
You will
calm
not.
down. You push, calm
So
down.
you better
Mute
put some
only hot on
respect to
nigga
your
mute
tone when
control
you're
ya.
speaking.
Okay, my house na ogido anya. On why come
When
mute
did
ya.
it? Choma is my co-host.
Oh, yeah, mute.
Choma is my
No,
co-host.
you get mute ya. Chokwa gi mute me wa kucha nu.
Mute this guy.
Oya uru ko host only team aka no no.
Mute him.
Choma, let's allow him
Mute
to
him.
land.
No, mute him.
Ya ga happen kam ko mo ko team aka no no. Co-host. Oya wan we ba.
Mute him.
Ipush, calm down. Ipush, calm
Mute
down.
him. Obun na akpari wine na bone. You will not come on a stage and co-hosting to this.
Choma, I've muted him. Let's allow him
yes,
to land.
Yes.
Choma akpari ndi yam ga baba yam na ga chijo ke wa advice. Maka program akpari ndi. I ga ka muta ka madu kwu okwu. Iwu onwe chijo ke. Iwu munye chijo ka munye munye chijo ke. Gide take seat.
You are a silly man.
Genti Choma, owu na onu ba nwoke obula na eme ofuma. Nwoke obula na eme ofuma ime. Ko chijo chijo ke ime. Chijo ke se prophet of ndi Igbo. Mgbe bidoro iwu na nwunye ya, anyị nwa na support ya.
Mute your mic. Nobody asked you all of that.
Owu na onu gị na-aba nwoke obula na eme ofuma ime. Agaghị hapụ ka ịba chijo ke ime. You understand? Choma, eso na ndị gwo gị inflation, eso na ndị gwo gị inflation.
Mute your mic. Mute
That's
your
another
mic.
work inflation. I can't remember how good the relationship is. How you happen? That's another work inflation.
Mute your mic.
Chioke that program give back a take over. That program give back a take over. So can you take over on your subido? You won't
mute your mic. This conversation will not happen until you mute your mic. Mute your mic.
No.
Mute your mic. Nena Apwala, mute your mic.
Mchi muto maka chijo jo maka o maka wotu be manu na bia kam respect o maka go kam respect o maka go wa.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. This room will not continue until you mute your mic. They sit at home so that you will know how this room is run. First of all, when you come on this stage, I'm na bono na respect one, but you will do it while I'm here. Okay? It will not continue until I say it will continue. However you feel about it doesn't matter. Sit at home. But this beside na mute because of ya wa maka go kan mute. So you na ekwu ya ma ho na ekwu maka go kan mute. O maka this animal. O maka shawa kan mute. O maka go wa. Don't tell me I do not move because of your maka joke. You won't hear some na am dey mute. I cannot one for you. You won't hear. You no go profession na na be mute your mouth. O maka kan mute. Mute your mic. Shut up.
Ihe gbasa na ndịkarị ga-egbuge. Akwụghị na ihe gbasa na ndịkarị, ihe gbasa na ndịkarị ga-egbuge. I ga ebe gị ọtọ ga. Akwụghị na ọ ga ebe gị animal.
Sit at home. Mute your mic. Sit at home. Host.
Chijoke program Chijoke. Gwa this guy na program gị ya ọrụ maka sit at home. Program gị maka soludo ọ maka ọ ga gọvanọ. Mee ka ọ ma na program gị maka gọvanọ ọ maka sit at home. Okay,
just look at leaders. Here, family man.
Chijoke, I'm this animal now. You have a program. You take already. All you give me, you guys no respect.
Mute your
this niggas no respect. You don't allow. You have a program. You don't take over of your program.
Mute your
mic. You guys no respect.
Mute your mic.
Man, look, as far as about now, they can look no problem.
Mute your mic. Ah. This rascal behavior is
even working more for my even working like
mute your oh Jesus Christ, all this crayfish.
Even working more for my video like because in America.
Mute your mic, be quiet.
Chijoke, I'm going to Charlie. And I watch it. I'm
sticking you to go the mic again. Mute your mic. Make sure.
You push.
Mute your mic.
I person na mute.
No, I'm big to put an eye on. Sorry. I'm respect. If you don't respect your mother, you will respect me. Mute your mic. Now, Anambra State loses 19.1 billion every Monday of sit at home. That is why it is consequential to the conversation. Nobody gives a damn about who your leader is. I don't give a damn. We don't care. We cannot talk about insecurity in the past 5 years in the Southeast without going to that agitation. I don't care how uncomfortable it makes you. It will not stop this conversation. Why is it important? It is important because Anambra State every Monday. It ties into the governance, it ties into the leadership. Anambra is a commercial state. It means that from the transportation to the trader, to the wine raka, to hospitals, to banks, it is relevant to the conversation. Why is that insecurity different than any other insecurity? It is because you people want us to gloss over this agitation. There's no way we can talk about Soludo without sit-at-home. When I started this, I said that security is important to me because as somebody who comes from elsewhere, this secured enough to go there and go home. You can't relate to that, of course, but you're stuck where you are. Now, if we are talking about anything that has had any impact on the governance of Soludo, we're going to talk about Imo State down the line. The reason why I mentioned Lilu on Imo State, on Abia State. Lilu, Ihiala, I mentioned it, Achala, Kebono, on Anambra. Everybody talks about Udogachi, all the Indinina Kahabia crime. What was the crime in the first place that needed to be curbed? People are not able to go. In part of Nnewi today, you say it's not consequential. That thing. Who told you that? Who told? This is above. There is no way we can sit on this stage and talk about Anibo, shine a torchlight on Alibo, and we miss the most important, which is the past 5 years. Look me very well. I do not care how many of you are on this stage. The conversation will go to the place that it needs to go. So that a won't try this nonsense again to think that shutting down your own region, making it ungovernable, disrupting the activity, the business activity of a state as a non-state actor is something that is legal or something that I got just to gloss all over. So we will talk about it. Doesn't matter if it makes you uncomfortable. Even if you come here, first blood, it will not change the fact that we cannot talk about the governance of a governor that is on his 2 terms without talking about the insecurity that made people like not Chief Priest, Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana made a post last year, I believe, during Christmas time, about how he was commending the governor or the government on the improved security. What insecurity was he talking about that made even billionaires not go to their communities on Monday? 19.1 billion. It means that you don't understand, you don't have any grasp of what halting the economic activity of a state can do for investment. Because investors do not come if they don't feel secured. Because the most busiest day, the most active day of the week, which is a Monday, what that means, because you don't live in Anambra states. When people come up on this stage, please ask them where they are on Monday, because I find it weird that somebody who's coming here to be shouting about onyendu on a Monday in any country that you live in, you go to work on that Monday. But in the Anambra, no Newi, no main markets, None if Tenibo, they couldn't leave on a Monday to go and do their normal activity. Why should we not talk about that? I get Kuziru Fayamanku Foundation. Why is that something that we can't talk about? Why is that taboo when the consequences of that is still dealing with us as Igbo people? Why should we not talk about it? And why should I shut up about it? I will not shut up about it. Anybody not been at this stage, Agwagumunu this thing. I am a co-host here. You know my phone is you meet me there. But if you come on this stage, you will accord the respect. I do not. I did not get in this room because I am a woman. Bam, did you bring me on this platform because I was bringing a female perspective? When you are in those important rooms and didn't important on the phone and jam, is it because I am a woman or one? No. So when you come here and you come and remind me that I'm a woman, I'm now one. I'm a more woman now. You don't have to tell me. You know when I'm So don't come and tell me that I'm a woman. But when you come on this stage and you accord respect to a co-host, what I mean, she will time or give she will time or but I am a co-host. That disrespect you don't give him, you think that you can give it to me. Or man make one at this stage. It will not happen. And this is one I will speak until you are silent. The next person, I think we need to move the mic because I don't want to do this back and forth. We can move the mic and circle back. If you do not mention anything that's already been resolved. Talk about your own topic. They can on a stage, I've engaged them. How a problem, they can come up here and engage me again. It is not to speak on it.
Please, Choma, thank you very much. When you were my sister. Because Malone, just like she said, Choma is my co-host. Please, let's try to at least accord her some respect as my co-host. Please. Ipush Ngayage time. You were talking. Choma, you know how we do it. This is BAM. We allow people to express themselves. I give people equal platform. I give people equal expression. Please keep it cordial. Ipush, please conclude what you were saying. Ipush.
Okay, Chijioke, darling. Choma na still respect, yeah, but I want respect because of Okucha first time. Okucha first time the team here can on. Okay, me aku welcome yo the ku. You want to go msigi mutu ya, but no problem. On abege kai no. Me respect again. Chijioke, I na insecurity mo here. You want to go na Anambra state. Akwimo ya na agbo fan Yoruba. Akwimo no nwere security o mepere before ya onwo. If I mepe security na guard Anambra state before you know.
I just said I don't know. I'm not saying you're lying. I said I don't know.
But you know Anambra mahu. Imoya na akpọ Nnamdi Kanu. Ima security o mepere. Ima ke Nnamdi Kanu, ima ke Ifeanyi Ubah. Why you Anambra but ima ke Nnamdi Kanu. No problem. God is watching. Now him those boys Ifeanyi Ubah mepere obi ire since okwo e ga gba video ebe government mo another
please another person. You can also educate me, please. Can you security Ifeanyi Ubah mepere? You can also educate me. Before I da machi
yeah, e won Anambra man ke Ifeanyi Ubah
bubago ki ne kuma ke ya.
No, yes, akwese ma ho. But na gwazi gị na mma ọwụzie na get nwanne ọwụzie na him na-ekwu na ọwachi onye ọzọ ga-ekwu okwu before me ga-asị na ọwachi ịghọtago so ka anyị na-agakwa ịghọtago ebe maka Nnamdi Kanu ma nke Ifeanyi Ubah iwe Anambra Ifeanyi Ubah since okwu nwụọ do security obiri egbe nye ha walking talking ahụbe m ebe gọọmenti ma ọ another gọvanọ take over ma ndị chief ma ndị ọhaneze ma ndị gịnị ndị last side go shine na those men na anachiri ha egbe ha. Or na government Soludo take over those boys. Video control we ha who be maybe go share video about those boys and to onye mazi ote egbe ndị ahụ si wee ga Soludo abịazi emepe akọọdụ from akọọdụ ya emepe ndị ka ihe a na-akpọ ha amamihe na udo ga-achị ọrụ gọvanọs we na-use our boys na-agaghị training ma our boys ekwesịghị inye ọrụ.
Are you going to the comment section? See, because I was even trying to say whether Onaman was Anambra State. People are saying that if I am bad, no own any security. That's why I said educate us. I know that they create ESN. Educate us. Go and have security. Please, let's work with facts. Because now comment section gang. One question now. Bomb you mugu. Can you swear? Can you swear? Why did you go like that one? Mugu. Can you swear? I am no watch. Go China yana. Abu Mugu. Can you swear? Bomb you mugu. Can you swear? I am no watch. Abu Mugu. No, I'm going to come situation, but question bomb. But I just agreed with the comment section that Nabu Mugu. I've just agreed with the person. I said Nabu Mugu, Ekwetem Nambu Mugu. Abu Mugu, so there's no problem. Was there Alpha security if I know ba? Ekwetegom Nambu Mugu. Was there Alpha security if I know ba? Our Anambra security. Onwe ya na-ama anya ife anyị babi onye ha walking talking bi ihe egbe iji awe ya mgbe ị ga-aṅụ iyi na ihe dị otu a na ọwa na ife anyị gbe enwe security for ọnwụ. Can you swear na mmadụ sị gị swear? Can you swear? Chọma happy na achị here anụ ma aga ututu onye Chọma did not talk to you. Happen no Chọma did not talk to you. Ịma gee ntị. I'm also laughing. In our church, you're so because of only kill was earlier and happens when you give because in our church, a mamma was only believe happens when you give. So, please conclude so that conclude so that Kari can make a push. Eben Nagawu na mmadụ sị gị na gị gwa lekwe ndị dị otu a riri ya na gị gwa Soludo yo tinye aka na ihe security ndị o mepere. Ngwala ndị mmadụ ọrụ na ego a na-enye ya eburuzie ya bugozie ebe Nnamdi Kalu nọ ebe m na-agwa gị na do security na ebe m chere ihe m chọrọ ka ịkọwara ịnwa ndị Igbo na do security na gọvanọs anyị na-emepe ọha ma kwesịrị na-epo toto enwezi amị enwe polisi ha na-emepezi security na-ebi ihe egbe ịtago so ihe m chọrọ ịkọwara gị na ka ịkọwara onwe ebe ọ nọ na alụ Naijiria na gọvanọs ga-ahapụzi ndị uniform ndị nwere dị ka gazi werezie bọs na-ebi ihe egbe onwe ebe ọ nọ na alụ na Naijiria so na gọvanọs push quick one ka ebe because Anomoka ka ebe Ifeanyi Uba mepe the security quick one
already away ya
educate us we are here to educate them
already
security
na Anambra State
ka ebe mepe security
na Anambra State achọ m ime bụ na Anambra State
ka ebe
na Anambra ịmazi Anambra State ịmazi Anambra State
Anambra nwere so many towns kedu obodo like now Udogachi was launched in Awka Ekwueme Square kedu ebe Ifeanyi Uba mepe Udogachi ọ naanị Awka ahụ ka a na-control mana enwe ebe a lọnchili anụ kedu ebe ọ nọ wee lọnchi ya just the way
Nnamdi Kalu na-ekwu na o mepere security ka ebe
why are you bringing Nnamdi Kanu into this now? I'm begging you to educate us. Kedu obodo Ifeanyi Uba mepe security? Onye na governor of Anambra State no ebe a wee launch security. Onye na federal government
Anambra State gee nwoke Anambra State Ifeanyi Uba mepere security nye ha nwoke ntọkị binye egbe isizo na ọwachi go to court onye na asị m ị ga na-ajụ m ka ebe ọwụ isizo na ọwachi you go to court video ya nọ na ihube video ya akwa nwere TV ihube video ya
Dalorin ipush achọrọ m ka ọ dị ka ma just wepụ gị without you concluding. So Dalorin there's no challenge.
There's no challenge in the me.
Agwa m unu gbam otu aka esi eme ya na gbam ọ jụ weda ma abụmugo si ya na mbụmugo ma sị na-aga aga ịghọtago there is no challenge ọ bụrụ tata ka anyị zaba amugo ịghọtago biko enwere ife na-eme anyị na-ekwu ya na agbam ọda agbam but I will encourage us to bring facts ịghọtago somebody from comment section I've been seeing nọ na Nnewi mana achọrọ m ka ọ were ọnụ ya kwuo ya ka mmalụ mee onwenugo ka ọnụ insecurity na Nnewi since enwenugo ihe ọ si ndị ilu nọgide esisi gbatara ha ọsọ enyemaka the same thing with ndị Osumowu onwenugo ka a sị that na oke ndị Nnewi nwee issue maka security nwa emepezi anapụrụ ha egbe and mgbe alọnchele ya onwe any person of governor na-akụ ife anyị but there are no facts and I just wanted him to educate us. But I don't know why he was trying to attack my beautiful co-host instead of engaging me. Because I think I saw Ndemadu Chibogote very well. Blessed Dom, I saw your request before. Celestine Kewe na tiela onunoku. I know Kumaka Anambra State and Soludo's government. Oh yeah, go ahead, please, my brother.
Bomondewo dalon koechi yazelo. Issue of Anambra State governance. Isi Moreti Soludo. Mereti kwa Soludo high. Isi Reti Soludo. Ifanji sina Mereti re high bono. Enwe governors before Soludo. And I believe in Anambra State ji wee fuzo bụ time of ngige. Ka eji wee good governance Anambra State. In as much as na ngige na ewepụlụ ya. Ọchịlụrụ n'isi ewepụlụ ya before Peter Obi wee banye. After Peter Obi, Obiano, after Obiano, before Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Mana ijuam ma sị na Anambra State ya dịka a ga-asị na ọ chọrọ ịnachi ya bazụ. Ife njiwe kwuo onye abụna ịpụta na Anambra State ka Soludo ligoro. I think ndị ejiwe na-ayasa Anambra State bụ ndị tout. Somebody like Soludo bụ professor. Ndị fani a na-alụkọ ọlụ sometimes ana m asị or professor be ihe na-eme ụdị ha because amụrụ mma na-checkmate kwa these people fani a na-alụ ọrụ. Ndị nwe encounter with people, these people gwa gị ifu na enwe ndị na-pass through these people like fakọlụ gị their encounter with these people a na-akpọ ma ndị aka odo. Then ịbịa n'anya ifu tax increase in Anambra State. Yes, obodo ọbụla mana ife eji survive tax na-enye aka. Mana o nwere tax ị ga-abịa iti ị na-ajụ onwe gị kedu masị saa na-asị kwụwa tax a ka etufa si eme ekie. Ọ bụrụ ịtụ tax bụ isi ego nwa na-eweta na tax ejikwa ya develop steeti. Chukwuma Soludo bụ prọfesọ ka ọ bụ mana mma agwa gị at least mụ awa Anambra State bụrụ onye oyi bụrụ onye nkwele ezu n'aka. Ịbịa n'obodo m enwero impact ọchịchị Soludo na my town enwere any impact. The only place ọchịchị ya bata bụ ịpụta na 33 because anyị na 33 nkwele na Ọnịcha nwee common boundary. Ụzọ anwa onwe ụzọ connect esi wee pụta Tazan. That place bụ ebe mmasị gị ọ na-eme something. Mana isi mmụrụ eti ọchịchị Soludo o nwere ife m na-ere ya because ndị Anambra nwelu ebe fa na-edebe Soludo. Today ife ị ga na-anụ na Anambra bụ ewe jide mmadụ wee kujie ya ọkpa. ejide mmadụ si ya weta ego iwetazila ego etreatie gị ka onye ori. Enwere a lot of videos dị online. Amụrụ mma after all these things and I verify all these things mee investigation. A governor bụ father to everyone. Ịpụta na state, the primary responsibility of every responsible government be protect life and property. But a lot of people in Anambra State fagwagi their encounter with the so-called security. In ajụ onwe gị governor or they were aware of all these things. So mụnwa na-agwa gị sị gị na abịa na Anambra State, amụrụ m onye ọbụla kwube side osi, mụnwa bụ onye oyi. Enwere any impact ọchịchị Soludo wetara na side m. Enwere. Now, ndị a na-akpọ ndị udo ga-achị bụ fa maka a na-ejizi abata azana na nkwele ezunaka. Security na-abịazi azana. Anyị emesigolu delu ken eme akai. Ọ dị awe.
Ndị a na-abata azana unu amarụ ndị fabo ndị udo ga-achị.
Ndị udo ga-achị anyị ejego eweta akwụkwọ from Oyi local government. For direct ya anyị Ọka.
Ịmana ndị obodo bụ ihe na-afọ ọmụ. Ịmana ndị obodo bụ ihe na-afọ ọmụ that udo ga-achị according to towns. Ịmana the vigilante ndị obodo ka ebazi repackage
Maka m na-agwa gị na nke a na-agwa gị abụrụ anwere onye be anyị na ya.
Okay.
O nwere onye be anyị na ya. Ndị nke si from Oyi local government fama bụ ụzọ wee bịa ede akwụkwọ dejelu chairman Oyi local government ọ sị na ya nwere power si dejelu steeti. Ana m agwa gị na this matter lu na tebụl ken eme akai. Mana onwere akara wee resolve ya. These people a na-use ndị udo ga-achị wee bịa na-aza ana. Ndị udo ga-achị ọ na-aza ana.
And then recently, achọpụtara m na so many towns na-enwe intra-communal clashes. You know, a na-enwe misunderstanding, just like in my own town, Aba now. A na-enwe issue of land, a na-asị na na-asịrọ, ode ha ode na nkwele ezunaka now, a na-enwe intra-communal clash. Ma ndị nwecha igwe ito ma igwe na-abụ, ma ndị nwe PG ito, ode ha ọdịcha na nkwele now.
Gbam. Ọ bụrụ na a na-aza azọ intercommunal, ndị udo ga-achị nwere right ịbịa calm the situation. But ana m agwa gị na ife a bụ personal land ka abọta ndị udo ga-asị achị as security fana intimidate ndị mmadụ.
Odoroma is not a good one. Odoroma.
Onye ka na-agwa gị ife na-agwa gị dị verifiable.
Odoroma. It's not a good one at all.
Now the matter dị na court, mana aka na-use ndị udo ga-achị na matter dị na court.
No. That's wrong. It's an eyesore.
So, mụa ana m ekwu ọchịchị Soludo, yes, onwe areas ọ na-emeta, mana enwe areas ọ na-agba zero. Now security is very, very important.
Celestine, kedu areas ọ na-emeta?
Area ọ na-enweta nka na support wee luo echi niile. Ọkwa ife gbasalụ ndị dibịa na ndị eze nwanyị na ndị fake pastors a. Mụ na ya kwụ na nke a 100, in fact 110 mụ na ya kwụ percent. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ Soludo, all these fake dibias na-apụta na social media na-agwa ndị be anyị na ịgba mbọ ịchụ ego, ịgba mbọ anwezi isi ọ ihe ego na social media. So ọ bụrụ maka that side ọ na-emete ya ọfụma, and since I check here since ebido wee bube these people ị ga-afụ na abịa na Anambra steeti ị ga-afụ na enwetu obele peace because ọ bụ na somebody like Soludo apụtara mee ihe anwụ ome o nwere ike kịta a lot of people yesi ebe fa si agba mbọ pụta because na o nwere ife a na ifilu na ego na-ada atazi afọ akpata ego so ọ bụrụ maka side ibu ma ndị dibịa ma ndị fake eze nwanyị ma ndị fake pastors mụ na Soludo kwụ side anwa.
Kedu maka ndị fake politicians because a na-emekwa because ụfọdụ na-ajụkwa because ihe eji akpọ fake pastors bụ na come God will do it for you, come God will do it for you, God come I will do it. Ndị oke ite nge bịa gwọọ ọgwụ na ịgwọ ọgwụ iburu ike. Kee maka ndị fake politicians na-asị anyị that na anyị vote oru ha that in 4 years that they would fire us and water us, that they would turn our country into America, that they will change our lives. Because even my fake boyfriend, my fake girlfriend now say I love you and then they don't love you for real. My no fake wife na fake husband because fake kalakwa. So the fake nina. How do we now treat all the fake? Go ahead, please.
Even when if I fake, when if I be your promise. Man, he fulfill your promise. Ka ibi go na governor, even na governor he promise ya Dubai. Amara ma muna ge abu Dubai ka no na Anambra kita. O promise ya Dubai.
Ano ma Anambra we don't enter Dubai.
Okay, I can abanye.
I know na Dubai, yetago. Iwe ike si na erube Dubai mana because ịbịakwa Anambra because mụ na Anambra ịbịa Anambra gbaa ụzọ anyị ijekwa Afon City ijekwa ife ọlụ gasị n'aka ịma na anyị nọ Dubai si nwee ndidi na before this year anyị ga-abata na ya Dubai abata anyị abata na-ekwuzokwu Taiwan mana ọ bụ ma Dubai anyị edubago kịta anyị edubago na
ABC na-abago Dubai. No problem.
Yes.
And what a problem with that. Come on, I'm na. Promise I want ya. I can't wait for failure. Man, I can't wait na abanye bego Dubai.
Dubai.
Ụmụ
akwụkwọ na-ejezi akwụkwọ n'efu. Nke a bụkwa pure. Ịma na some of us criticize because of out of bitterness. Ụmụ akwụkwọ now na-eje akwụkwọ n'efu. Ụmụ nwanyị dị ime na-eje government hospital mụọ nwa without ịnaha 1 naira. Ịghọtago? Soludo lụ government house a na-alụbe na Nigeria. Government house bụ no within 8 years ọ rapụ ya jewalụ. Ịghọtago? So ọ bụrụ ma Dubai anyị edubabago anyị na-ayọ biko se ka anyị nwee ndidi as somebody nọkwa Anambra State enwere m ọkwa nji na gọọmenti ụfọdụ na-asị na mbụ Soludo boy. Why wouldn't I love a man that became the CBN governor at what age? Why wouldn't I love him? I've been following his what he's doing. I gain nothing if Soludo fails. I gain nothing. So why wouldn't I love him? So ọ bụrụ ma anyị na-eduba anyị na-eduba biko ka anyị nwere ndị decide ha biko
nsogbu adịrọ ịma na nkwa ekwe nwaanyị n'enu bed
ifụkwa mmọnwụ ọ na-eti na main market ifụkwa ihe ọ na-eme na main market
ife dị a bụ na ọ bụrụ ibido ọrụ ubi si na complete ya complete.
Soludo is one governor. I can tell you that. I can point to you to 10 things Soludo said that he will do that he has done. I can point to you, including this SNY and Dibia. Nobody believed that a governor can actually sanitize faith in Nigeria. Sanitize their faith. So I can tell you how many things Soludo. It won't be a Soludo who on them. So Obro man, Okura no. Si jidezi ya na ọ ga-eme ya.
na ife mere
Nna agwa gị as a person.
na ife mere gbam ịma na ebe a ka a na-ekwu gbam ọ na-ada ụda.
Ọ da gbam, yes.
Ehe. So Soludo ka nyali isi gị na makro aya ekwetaro, but for now promise onya anyị ọkara wee mezue.
I agree.
Mana ife mmeji wee gba nkịtị bụ na ọkara wee chisi.
Thank you.
Ọka nwee time. Ọkara wee chisi. Ka ndapụ side a. Now, ịnwa na ife bute okwu a bụ na ịjụ maka fake politicians.
Yes.
Now, abịa na fake politicians, o nwere ife megide ka fake politicians kwụsị.
Okay.
As far as the system of Nigeria is existing, fake politicians are akwụsịrọ. Mana the point bụ na adị m blame ndị politician na-enye anyị fake promise. I don't blame them. Ndị na-blame bụ masses. Mgbe masses ga-eji wee ma their power, ọmụ akafa ga-eyuzie. Enwere politician na-ada after 4 years ọ na-esik vote ndị mmadụ. So ọ bụrụ na ị mara your value of vote, ị ma na all these fake politicians after 4 years they will keep on coming. Mana ọ bụrụ na ị mara your power na voters card ahụ inwe, then you will use it against fake politicians. Because ọ bụrụ na inye m promise na ọ bụrụ na ntinye gị n'ọchịchị na mma na-enwe ọkụ 24 hours, iwe banye n'ọchịchị after 4 years enwere m ọkụ 24 hours, ị bịa nyekwa m another promise na ọwụ na ịbanyezia na ọkụ ya adịba, ọ bụ na m votu ege again, ịma na ibelibe na-enye m nsogbu. Maka na ndị be anyị si na ọ bụ na nwa izizi agara ije nke bụ ya agba ọsọ. So fake politicians, mụ na gị ma na ndị politicians na ọ bụ na fagwa gị okwu 10, o nwere ike n'ime 10 a nwere ike ọ bụla ịbụ ma ịtọ bụ eziokwu na ya. Mana reason fa ji emeli ya bụ na anyị akọrọ wee hold befa accountable.
Enwere na-asị m jụọ gị whether do you believe that na vote anyị na account ma atụsị anya? Ekwensu ndị nsọ.
Ọ bụ na vote anyị ada account, politicians aga na-akwụrụ ụgwọ ka ị wee tụọlefa vote. So our vote is counting. Ọ bụrụ na vote anyị ada account, ọ bụrụ mbọsị ọ bụla a ga-atụ vote, ọ nwere onye ga-afụ na polling unit. Our vote is counting. Kama ife ị ga na-agwazi m bụ na after ka atụsi vote anwa, enwezi ike onwe ife ọzọ anyị emezi n'azụ. Mana isi na vote ada account, why politician yeji wee wepụta ego enye gị ka ị tụọla ya vote? Ọ ife ị ga-ajụ onwe gị.
Powerful.
So our vote is counting.
Powerful.
Onye ọbụla nọ mbọsị anyị eme election iwe nọdụ na be gị si na ịma mbịa tụ vote na vote gada account, ị na-edisi onwe gị. Isogbu one of the problem anyị na-enwe.
Onye lili, yes.
Bịazie tụọ vote ma ya bụrụ na vote gaa na akaụntụ ya.
Yes.
So vote anyị na akaụntụ.
Daalụ.
Ọ bụrụ na atụsịa vote, sometimes eziokwu na enwe a lot of problem na be anyị, because asị na ọka akpaba aka na ụfọdụ ebe gasị problem dị be anyị rinne. Enwe problem, judiciary so na one of problem anyị nwe.
Okay.
Judiciary so na one of problem Nigeria nwe.
Okay.
Because ọ bụ na atụsịa vote, e declare somebody winner, ebe anyị agabazi ebe court. But sometimes you find out na court anwa na fa na-eme ka gasị na fa draw independent. Konwe fa the answerable to. But one thing I believe bụ do the right thing. Ya bụzi alụ na ife anwụ ime na akaụntụ ya, but do the right thing. Ịma nnọbe gị si na gọọmenti dị bad na obodo adịrọ mma. Kedu ka mbe ị na-agwa ka edozie obodo anwa? Because ị nọdụ be gị, ọ nwere change ị ga-eweta ma ị nọdụ be gị. Or ịpụta outside the vote kwuo okwu, people will listen to you. So vote anyị dị very very important. Tụọ vote ma ife ị kwesịrị ime ma ya bụzi ya na gọọmenti emere the right thing. So in conclusion n'ife gbasalụ fake politicians, ọ bụrụ na fa tụọlụ ga-asị votu ofa fapụta ọzọ si gị votu ofa ivotu na chọọ onye ọzọ votu elu.
Dalu. Thank you very much, Sele. Please, I would employ you to still stay with us now. I like him that you will not conclude now. Makana soludo achisibe. And when the guys say other 2-3 years or poor, they're gonna also get me achieve above no achieve na first 10 year. Obu ni a kriball, man, and when they 3 goals na 9 minutes. Injury time. And when they injury time, buying 3 goals. You know, and when they injury time, equalize the amelia the match. You know, so please, we gain nothing if our government fails. Odogu Prince, are you with us? Or if you are with us, put your camera on if you can. Odogu Prince. Odogu Prince, are you with us? Okay, please come in, sir. Unmute your mic, sir, and come in.
Good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
Practically, I am not from Anambra State, but I grew up in Anambra State. So the years I spent in Anambra State carry the years I spent in my place, and I know Anambra very well from Nnewi.
Mute the TV you're watching so we can hear you well, sir. Your TV.
Come change your room because my baby is here watching TV. Ask him. I'm from Anambra State, but I spent a lot of years in Anambra, and I know Anambra too well. You understand? From what I know about Anambra State, some years ago, from my own point of view, Soludo is not doing bad. It's not doing badly. Soludo is not doing badly. Soludo is what he based on how many years of spending there, and I think 5 years of spending. 5 years this Soludo is far better than 8 years Obiano. You understand? Based on my findings. And the man can work like 3 more years to go. So I hope he will do something good, because from his experience as a former finance minister, a lot is expected from him. But they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. You understand? So Ludo is not even supposed to be a governor. We're supposed to reign as presidency, now work under the president. You understand? For being a governor, we expect him to set a very good example. And he's trying, because it's not easy to rule Anambra State, my brother. It's not easy. When I was watching this thing main market. As you know, every Sunday gonna be a main market. Every Sunday gonna be a main market. And these are people and they go notice many months ago, say has they are poor, they refuse to leave until they occupy the place. But I got there and I see so the wicked in the those people now, bad people now. But thank God somebody came out from the crowd and said that it has been a very long time they marked their shops for demolition. But those people believe that now government can forget about it. Then suddenly government does say they could was their shops. That overall the fault of government or fault of the poor. Otherwise to remodel main market, otherwise to change things. About more Opiweka. I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw in along Opiweka. You understand? The man is doing a good job. Anambra otherwise he may change Anambra, but he's trying his best. So more I believe that he will still do much better. And again, those people those in Denche Anambra State, Hana try, but sometimes they overstep their boundary. Hannah try, but sometimes they overstep their boundary. And then when one certain time, one of them shoots somebody, that person was arrested and handed over to the police because Oboro governor see a guy shoot one day matter. Even that governor had directives, but these people will, before they start work, I just more kai all those nonsense, begin to misbehave in the site. And I know it's damaging to the reputation of the governor because only one he had to go ahead to do that job. So the man is trying to sanitize them too. And when you come to Anambra, almost every two rooms, you want only dibia negundi maduwayo. And this in the dibia, they made our youth to feel that all we je go ebi gesi nwete ego, not hard work. Oh, you know, I have seen guys in Europe, they send the rate. That man you understand? They send really go millions. I'm not talking about thousands, millions. Can I send the guy from Europe? Yeah, gonna go home. Something like that. So our youth to believe in the no ego ha no we bro garanya. Ego ha no we bro garanya. That is the mindset they give to our youth. Not through ogu keja bogaranya, no, not through hard work. You use somebody who is struggling as only beribe. Keje go keje me okite. Keje mo kite all through okite keje eboro mother. Don't be surprised, eh? Obo na kwatiwara gini no mere 5,000 okite na shrine, yeah. I can bet you that out of that 5,000 okite, 4,800 people are suffering. We don't even have food to eat in their house. But that's the last guy I got no okite. Hoping that okite get bring here go shishi they no see. At the tell you when someone no man now on you send the ego go with the wait on. Go auto nyoch. Today you don't even get to work. Ego send the war larimi. So that mindset is not good for our future children. When our children grew up, what they start having in their mindset, okay, that's no, that is very wrong. Ndibo were hard-working people. Ndibo the very intelligent. Ndibo naga ebi ihe anareme erodia ihe emewa with our brain. When you see only even in Europe, I know even a company only one I got between company onye Yoruba nọ ya, company onye Hausa nọ ya, company onye Benin nọ ya, with the company ebe onye Igbo nọ ya. They respecting because ndị Igbo think out of the box. We think out of the box. Ebi his the kainaga.
Odogu Prince, since you see, so since you've commended Soludo for this now, you know some of these things are still happening in Enugu. You know, I still see videos of native doctors. They are still coming out proudly. You know, Enugu, Imo, Abia. You know, are you saying that? Are you saying that that they should also ihe ha kwesịrị ịmụta n'aka Soludo bụ other governors, because it takes audacity for Soludo to interrupt some of these things. Are you saying that no head them for other governors, especially Enugu? Igwakwa ndị Enugu say nwanne that na ụzọ adịrị ebe a na-aga. Are you saying that ka ị nwee ekwu for other states na-amụtabeghị ihe a n'aka Governor Charles Soludo? Go ahead, please.
It's commendable for other governors to emulate what Governor Soludo is doing. We don't need to tell them to emulate. Okay, look at that. Look at that man. That man onye ziago burugurana n'ili ndị mmadụ n'ime dị ala. Corpse was found in the well here and there. You understand? Governor Mba, is it a good thing for him? And that man been at one party, na spray ego. And get it on a they play the show. They play the show. But the one that no dead oh Jesus. No kwa human being ko na-eli n'ime ana bịa pụta na-spray ego na-asị dey play the show. What kind of example is that man setting to our young youth? What kind of example? You are using people, human being. I even heard that he buried a pregnant woman alive. Then you come out, you are telling me he dey play in the show na spray ego. My brother, all governors should emulate what Charles Soludo is doing. He's doing a very good job, because I want to come to the east for hardworking boys, from people who are using we hear CK can they use brain. We hear CK ka brain na arụ ọrụ now. You understand? It goes if boys here thinking out of the box. But upon ibiazie fozi ụmụazị na-achọ iji mma ha wee gwọrọ ọgwụ ego, na-achọ iji mpa ha wee gwọrọ ọgwụ ego. Where are we heading to, my dear? Gloriochi na nwa mụtara na target ọkụ jiri wee gwọrọ ọgwụ ego. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? It's really, really dangerous. So for me, I commend Governor Charles Soludo for what he's doing. I want him to intensify his effort in doing more, because some people who are hiding, who are doing their own codedly. You understand? He should go after them. Go after those fake pastors. Go after all those people who don't know who are corrupting the masses. Because we need to be hardworking. We need to use our brain. That's only by kidnapping. By killing people and collecting their money by force. By going to the ritualists to make money. Those things, all those also when that langubru, all those people they don't want to make so all got continue upon that direction. All got them very, very commendable. So the man on a try is not as the best governor in Nigeria as of today. But the governance so natural it changing the standard of living of their people. Soludo Sonim the governors. And again, Governor Soludo, Governor Soludo. If for that support only yet to Numbu against P2B, Oga stop ya. Support only yet to Numbu APC against P2B, Ndi Igbo, Obiadro Ndi Igbo mma, because we need our own to get to the presidency. Gini come mean that turn Ndi Igbo eji wee chia Nigeria. Gini come mean by that? Gini mgbe o ji wee bụrụ turn Ndi Igbo? Ọ ga-awụ turn Ndi Igbo. Gini mgbe ọ ga-awụ turn Ndi Igbo? So that thing ọ na-eme trying to bring Peter B down. Ndi Igbo obi adịrọ ha mma. He should stop it. Ọ bụ good normal support to Peter B. Ya keep quiet. He should stop bringing Peter B down. Peter B nwere ihe ọjọọ mere ya. Peter B onye nwa na apga na-eme exist today. Peter B because he zuru ndị PDP zuru governorship when ye ngige. Peter B went to court and reclaimed his mandate twice. Serve for 8 years. Nyezie Obiano finish here. When Yezie Charles Soludo. Without Peter B, there won't be apga in Anambra State. So at least he should accord respect to who respect is due. As long as APGA is concerned, without P2B, there's no APGA. And APGA,
are you saying that Soludo has no right to have his own presidential candidate? Are you saying that? Because I don't know that you are aware that even P2B had a governorship candidate against Soludo and then campaigned for the man. Are you aware of this? What are you saying? Because we're now being sentimental now. Are you saying that Soludo have no right to support a president the way Peter Obi had the right to support a Labour Party candidate against Soludo? Go ahead.
Even before NDC came on board, Soludo has been throwing some jabs towards Peter Obi, even when Peter Obi was in Labour Party. Governorship is nothing. Abga is Abga and Anambra State. We don't want Tinubu to use Soludo against P2B. P2B deserves some respect. Nebe Soludo din. That is what I'm saying. P2B deserve respect. Nebe Soludo din. Soludo is learned. He knows the history of Abga. Abga was not formed by Obiano. Obiano gave him mantle of leadership to succeed him, we agree. But it is not Obiano that formed Abga. Obiano took mantle of leadership from P2B, and the P2B is one that established and rooted Abga in Anambra State. So we deserve that respect. He can do his opposition in a very light manner, in a very respectful manner, not by trying to ridicule P2B before Tinubu. It is just like Onabu Ndi Wasu Niru, you understand? So that is area I'm gonna say that area, because he needs.
This is a case of two fighting, and you are telling somebody the weapon to use. In a say Satanalo, say Amani Sinono,
let me chip in here, because I want to correct an impression. The last time that Abga has always leaned to the center. This is not a Tinubu APC thing. The last time that they had a presidential candidate was during Odumebu Ojukwu. So if we're going to be factual, we need to be factual, okay? So now, after that, after the era of Odumebu Ojukwu, every Afghan were presidential candidates, but they retain some sort of proximity to the center. Is that true or false, Mr. Odogun? So that we will not all happy. Imana, I'm swearing you now. And I'm not jumping on any.
No, Apuga had a presidential candidate in 2023.
No, I mean somebody that is viable.
Professor Umade, if you can remember.
I'm talking about viable. I'm not talking about that just.
But they also connected to Buhari.
So that had a prominent. I'm talking about just like a prominent way. Feeling So if we're going by that, you did mention something. Yes, Obi was one of the founding, fathers, so to say, of Abga. But Obi didn't stay in Abga. So a lot of that respect is based on the history of, helping to, I guess, build up Abga. But not on Abga. I mean, we are on Abga, we're presidential candidate through Abga. Okay. So I think one of the things I think that on top of your caution, and as somebody that wishes to see greatness based on Ihiniku, it's not a bad caution. It's all a fair point. If you feel that, but I don't think this idea that Igbo people can be a local candidate. He's not. So Obi is qualified to run for presidency, but he's not running to be president of Igbo. Obi doesn't have. There's a particular challenge that our Igbo people have boxed Obi into, and he didn't have this challenge in 2023. And whenever I say it, people feel like they get emotional about it. Obi is not an Igbo candidate. Obi just happens to be from the southeast of Nigeria. The more you make him the thing that defines Igbo-ness, Ndi Yoruba vote to Onye Yoruba. Ndi South vote to Jonathan. That's if Jonathan, I mean, according to what we still know today, Jonathan is still running under PDP, right? So let's use that. Ndi Fulani and in the North vote to, and then we are like that. Stop narrowing. Obi, even if Obi gets 99% of all the Igbo votes, Obi is not going to be president. Obi is not a local candidate who is just governor. He just happens. That's the way you have to think politically. He just happens to be from the southeast. Do not limit and box him, because the more you do it, okay, so you gain, it's like gain the world and lose your own soul. You gain more Igbo votes, and so what? What does that contribute to the spread of what Obi wants to do? And I feel like Obi supporters who are Igbo need to be very, very careful when they do this thing, because when you're going to claim you will still run back to the sex. Tinubu is an APC, happens to be an APC candidate. It's the turn of the South, right? So in the APC, for example, now nona Enugu, but in the Enugu, if the governor of Enugu is doing well, and when they now brought the APC, but they might still admit, so, okay, when you want a method, you got one, I don't know a Bonnie guy, I'm not really sure of him. Nimo State, and when they now brought the IPC at all, but it's your hands, okay, well, and all those things. The more you use him as this, Obi is a candidate who has a political ambition to become the president of Nigeria. He's already in the ring. That means he's going to need Mandibo. He's going to need what should be even focused on abroad. That one. In the governors also, Namara Obi. Most of us know Obi when he was governor. He went from governor, you know him from Abga and all of those other things. Oh, and then we get any main interaction because Obi didn't stay in politics after the governorship or not on a senate or general. You know, he didn't stay rotating where. That's where the focus should be. Somebody who is an Abga candidate is going to lean center. He identifies as a progressive. He's going to lean center, but I do also, you know, at least, you know, when he say somebody can be opposition, but always has to name the opposition. But in our politics, campaign Rube, during his birthday, Shebi Obi, dying on here, and I go back and forth. Obi always share birthday. Haga events now, Christmas time, you will still see them in the same house. Sometimes they come to, you know, governors or politicians come to Atlanta. You will still see them drinking from the same bottle of whatever, right? So our politics, they're going to, but I don't expect Abga. When you go, Abga cannot lean Obi because Obi was in Abga. Like I just don't see that happening, and I don't think that's going to change. If you disagree, I want to hear too. Like
let me finish. For example, now I want to comment. Governor Soludo make see that now. Because P2B says he wants to serve for 4 years. He doesn't want to go for second term or just to join serve 4 years. Governor Soludo said that anybody who is thinking of only must be crazy. He's indirectly talking about P2B. You understand? You don't need 8 years to show you a good governor or a good president. You don't need it. Number one, that is what I mean by the kind of words he used towards P2B. The second one, based on what you are saying, I am not boxing P2B into regional stuff. No, I am not doing that. P2B is widely accepted in Nigeria. He is vying for president of all the whole Nigeria. I don't expect a governor of Southeast extraction to be the one to pull him down. I'm not against politics whereby you speak your mind, but the way you say we are Governor Soludo the mayor of Fuma Ohaneze Ndigbo cannot caution him during his second term campaign where he needed the support of Ohaneze Ndigbo. They warned him that he should mind what he's talking about P2B. You understand? We didn't say that P2B is an Igbo presidency. No, he's president for the whole Nigeria. But I hear what I'm saying. And there's something wrong in opposition, but to do it friendly. Don't do it to ridicule us. Then in the Abasiwazi na Hakureku Nandi Badro United. This is always the word Yorubas and Hausas are using towards us, that we are not united. So we shouldn't let them see that. We should always play it friendly, make it cool, you know. That's what I'm saying. So that is it.
Odogo Chris, quick one. We've discussed what Soludo is doing with the fake native doctors and how other states should emulate him. What do you have to say about his position against it at home? Do you think it's something that is commendable that other governors should be audacious to also emulate? The more this at home. Go ahead.
My brother, What are we sitting at home for? What are they sitting at home for? They are losing for sitting at home. I don't like that sit at home. He's commendable. He should stop it, but not the way he's going about it, that he will lock up their shop, he will do this, he will do that. Nigeria still practice freedom of expression. It's in our constitution. If I don't want to open my shop, you don't have to force me to open my shop. I have the freedom to close my shop. You understand? What I'm saying here is this, he does the way he will do it. He will do it better. Like for example, now other states now don't observe that sit at home. Other states don't observe sit at home. You understand? The sit at home, they open their market. They go to market, they do their business on Monday. You know, they don't observe sit at home. No, the governor didn't force them, but he did it friendly, and they understand, and people are going their different business. So it's commendable that we stop that sit at home collectively. We stop it. I don't think now and Carlo brought about that sit at home. I don't know who brought about that sit at home. It's not helping us. We are just all the can put about NATO when you not when you're bara. We only clean ourselves, we only wounding ourselves. So that's it at home. He should try every possible means to abolish sit at home in the south, in Anambra state. We don't need sit at home in Anambra state, and we don't need it in any state in the southeast. They should stop the sit at home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Odogu Prince. Please, Ikiri, on your camera, and OJ Ken on your camera too, so that we can have you up on your camera. Celestine, you want to say something before they come up? Unmute. Yes. Unmute your mic.
All right. Anwe mana a na-ekwu okwu maka Soludo etu o si ekwu okwu maka Peter Obi. Ebe a ka m chọrọ m itinye ọnụ n'ebe ahụ. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na Soludo na Peter Obi bụ politics ka ha na-eplay. Mana ịma na onwe ife bụ ibupụta onye nke gị wụọ ya n'ala. Onwe ife njiwela like gọvanọ Imo steeti. Gọvanọ Imo steeti normally ọ bụrụ my choice ka ọ bụ, mana onwe ife njiwela like ya ọ bụrụ somebody na-ekwu okwu too much. A gọvanọ ekwesịrị ịbụ onye na-ekwu, ana m afụta Soludo na-ekwu okwu too much. Ịchọ play politics, o nwere onye stop gị play politics ịchọ, and o nwere onye stop gị support any political party ịchọ. All your right ka ọ bụ. Mana ọ bụrụ na ịpụta every time ị na-achọ ka ibutuo onye nke gị, mela onwe gị politics. Gọvanọ Imo steeti, I can never respect ya for that. Enwenro video clip inwe ike ịpụta ịnụ na onwe ife gọvanọ Imo steeti kwu against Peter Obi. Onwe ike ọ na-awọkụ against Peter Obi n'azụ ya, mana onwere ife ị ga-asị na ife okwugo inwe ike use against him. So politics, onye ọbụla nwere right to support any political party or like your right onye anwa. Mana mala amalụ na ekesie na ama ịnatakwa na Obi.
Dalo. Ikiri, you heard what we're talking about. So come in, contribute to the topic. OJ Ken, I see you. Well done, my brother. You can unmute your mic, please.
My people, I greet you.
Dalo, my brother.
I'm weekly, Simba Britain, Sonyaron. Ya we here isiokwu n'oji ọrụ ihe mara mma. Hem chọkwana ikwu tupu m aga n'ihu. Nwanne anyị nwoke Peter Obi. Peter Obi is a qualified candidate like most candidates in Nigeria. You can't take away the fact that some people, again, what people who play the ethnic card, even in Tinubu's camp. You understand? So we can't say that all the obedience are tribal by God. We can't reduce him to such. There are people who play because he's my Igbo brother, I'm supporting him. Whereas there are also people, even Tinubu, there are people who are supporting Tinubu on the basis of tribal affiliation. Kwankwasia, there are people that are supporting him on the basis of tribe. There are also people who believe his political capacity. You understand? So all these things you can't rule it out. Peter Obi 19 Walker is a national candidate. His candidacy has national outlook. You understand? Having said that, Chioma, he said Obi was out of office for a long time to years over president. The same thing applies to Tinubu. Tinubu was out of office since 2007. The only office we can say he has been producing governors in Lagos State. God for that reason. But he never held any office after then. He was never in the Senate. Neither did he hold ministerial. The same applies to Obi. You understand? So, yeah, warrior. Obi was somebody who experienced politically, watching the trajectory to which he became governor. Somebody ran an election in 2003, followed the court process till 2006. Very confident in the judiciary. He was pronounced governor. Thereafter, the House of Assembly impeached him. Thereafter, the Obasaga came in. So somebody like that, with all those trying moments, you can't jettison such a person in the area of politics or the experienced. I think he has conquered the shock a neophyte politician will jitter over. Online worker the experience. He's not a baby politician. People go, oh, Obi is this, Obi is that. He's a tribal by God. He's a religious this. No. It's unfortunate when some people come. Instead of marketing their candidate, they will begin to demarket Obi. Tell us about your candidate. Tell us his academic qualification. They pick on another candidate. Let me tell you, I'm not supporting Peter Obi on the basis of Igbo. I'm supporting him on the basis of track record. In 2013, I was a student at Madonna University, Okija. Obi visited towards the twin light of his administration. Obi told us he was living in the air. He was already made man before government. He gave us his biography and everything. And very convincing. You understand, some of our politicians cannot boast and make reference the way that all he tells us is verifiable. So I buy his candidacy. If Osibanjo has claimed the ticket of APC in 2023, I will be with him. I won't think of Obi. You understand? So people have their reasons for, pitching their tent with a particular candidate. Some people will say, oh, my zone, it is our turn. Sorry, call interrupted. So,
Can we just reset the room and focus on Anambra for a second? So that way we don't... Can we reset the room and focus on Anambra so that people coming up don't go into changing the topic of the room?
Yeah, similar, let me just say it before I move to
like
Anambra.
What you think about Anambra, how they, like governance, you can talk from that direction as well. So that way, after you, I who is it about to be?
Yeah, I will come to that. Other person spoke about Obi, so it won't be fair if I'm just boxed to speaking about Anambra and not touching Obi. Yeah. Similarly, people will say, oh, Obi is a political prostitute. He has been moving from one political party to the other. Which politician in Nigeria that is innocent of political party prostitution? Is it Tinubu? In 1993, Tinubu was in the SDP. At the inception of this republic, SDP was still active. He abandoned it and went for AD. Thereafter, AD metamorphosed into Action Congress. Thereafter, it metamorphosed into Action Congress of Nigeria. Thereafter, they went for a coalition, APC. So that is party prostitution also. So it's unfortunate people will just, market somebody even when it's glaring that this person is wearing a toga of party prostitution. Tell me a politician in Nigeria since he started, is it Atiku? Atiku was in the ZNRC or SDP. So that's that. Coming to Anambra, well, governance is local. Soludo is at the saddle in Anambra. He knows better the challenges of the Anambra people. I'm not from Anambra. I'm an Imolite. You understand? So far, the people said about sit at home. Like I heard somebody here said about sit at home. Let me tell you, any government in the Southeast region that tells people that you must come out on a Monday and you don't provide measures to secure, to guarantee the safety of those people, then you're a wicked government. I'm telling you, if you force people to come out, you as a governor, you have security detailed to you. Yes, we can say non-state actors are showing solidarity for their leader who is in custody. I don't want to discuss that. But this is a reality that many have lost their lives going contrary to the instruction of the state actors. And the government never did anything. No investigation, no criminal investigation will carry that to bring the people who are responsible for such heinous acts, killing people, bringing them to book. So we must have confidence in the government if people must comply and come out on Mondays. Let us look at somebody must be a lawyer here. If I decide on a Monday that I don't want to come out, I don't want to go to my shop, if I'm paying my tax, complying with the regulations of the market leadership, so what? I decide not to open my shop.
You live in the UK. Why don't you go on the radio?
No. Let us be reasonable here.
Hold on. You live on the.
Please, I have the floor. Hello, madam. Please, I have the floor.
No. You don't have the floor. I'm the host. So
I have the floor, please.
I'm getting.
Unless you don't want me to speak.
I'm getting on the floor now. Okay?
Please, unless you want to take me down, you yielded the floor for me to speak, okay?
That when a co-host interjects, you feel like you want to.
I am speaking. Give me the audience to speak, okay?
Let me ask you the question.
Please, when I'm done, you ask me questions.
Mute.
You have to give me the respect.
Mute.
You the floor for me to speak.
Mute.
I still have the floor.
You have been speaking.
No.
Question.
As a presiding officer, show me some respect. Let me speak.
Pertaining to what you are talking about.
Let me speak.
Mute your mic.
When I am done, I will respond to that.
Your mic.
I have chain of thought.
You will not mute your mic.
No.
Mute your mic.
The chief host, you can as well bring me down. I'm speaking.
Mic. There is no chief host.
Show me some decorum.
There are two hosts in the room. Mute
show me some decorum,
mic.
Okay? Let me speak.
Mute your mic. Mute
Choma, do you want to ask me a question?
I have the floor.
Let him mute
his mic. It's unethical for you to interject.
Why do I need to explain that to him? Mute your mic.
Please.
Mute your mic. Mute.
Please.
Mute. There's no please. Mute your mic.
I have to. Please show me some respect.
You don't have to do anything.
If you don't respect people,
you question for him.
Use me as an example and learn how to respect people.
You don't have to do anything. Mute your mic.
No. You are showing emotions.
The point
it doesn't appeal to sense, okay?
Mute your mic.
If that is the way you behave, is unfortunate.
A co-host is about to ask
that is unethical.
Pertaining to what you are speaking on. Mute your mic.
Allow me. I have a chain of thought.
Mute your mic.
No.
Mute your mic.
No, you don't have that right.
Mute your mic.
You don't have that right. That is unethical. That's disrespectful.
Mute the person speaking. Mute.
It doesn't appeal to sense. If that's the way you behave, it's unfortunate.
Based on your discussion that you have been speaking on.
Ikiri, just calm down. Let her ask you the question she wants to ask you.
Hold on 1 second.
Why does a man
need to explain it to you? I am a co-host in a room.
You don't have
You are
respect for
making
people.
commentary,
You don't
and I
have
am
respect.
asking
You
you
are
a
very
question
disrespectful.
leading to what you are saying.
No, you don't behave that way. You lack respect.
Mute, Jesus Christ, mute your
If you want
mic.
to talk to me, go direct and
Mute,
don't repeat what has transpired.
mute your mic.
No, you don't have that power. Don't say that. I respect.
Mute your
Choma,
mic.
go ahead and ask your question, please. Choma, please go ahead and ask your question.
Echem
Ikiri, please, please.
mute. You should have just kept talking while I'm talking. Kamaroye Yanon at this stage
You
now.
speak if you want to speak. Don't be stupid.
Bam, please move this man or I'm leaving. Thank you.
Leave. Don't be stupid.
Let this be the first and the last time that I will be speaking. And I'm telling you as a co-host, mute so I can
Ask me question. Go ahead. Don't belabor what has transpired.
Mute your mic.
Don't tell me that.
And
Bam, I
as a
respect you.
co-host in the room, Bam, if you're not going to control the room, I will excuse myself.
Choma,
I've been here for 3 hours. I will not tolerate. I will not.
Choma, I asked you to go on with your question.
If you don't want to go straight to the question,
if you mention,
you're being disrespectful.
you will not call Bam. You will not mention. I don't know what. Don't come. Nobody should come in. I'm already inside of it. You will not make that commentary about stupidity with Bam on it. Bam is a
Madam, if you want to talk to me, speak to the issue.
Mute your mic. Bam, this will be the last time. The last time. I think that this is not just disrespect. Mute your mic.
Go ahead and ask. Don't belabor on this.
Choma,
Don't
can you
belabor
just
what
ask the
because
question? We don't have to
on my right, and I won't take it from
some
you.
of these things. We don't have to overflow some of these things.
Let me say something. See,
Please. Let her go on and let him go on and conclude what he's saying, so that before we move. Well, Ikiri, please go on, please. Just conclude what you're saying.
So what I was saying regarding sit at home, the primary purpose of government, section 14, subsection 2B, 1999 Constitution as amended, says that the primary purpose of government shall be the security and the welfare of the people. If the government of Anambra State, by way of coercion, is asking the people, shop owners, other business owners, that they must come out on a Monday, you have to guarantee their safety. Many have lost their lives on account of yielding to the instruction of the governor, and nothing happened. Families have lost breadwinners, and you want people to continue to lose their lives? The answer is no. If the governor should insist that everybody must come out, then their safety must be granted. It should be negotiated. I'm not justifying sit at home. It's not healthy for the economy of the Southeast. There are so many business people. It's not healthy. Any person who is an importer, any business person will tell you that the hoteliers and people in the hospitality district will tell you that the sit at home is affecting their business. You understand? You must guarantee their safety. We shouldn't negotiate it with the governor. These are the things they swore in oath to uphold. I'm not here to romanticize anything. You have to, it shouldn't be discussed. Either by local security arrangement vigilantes, well trained, not the one that will end up humiliating the people. Their safety has to be granted. If you ask me to come out on a Monday, and a family member who comply with that has lost his life, friends around me have lost their life, you expect me to comply by that order? It doesn't appeal to sense. I'm not saying people who are affiliated to government, maybe you are in the corridors of power, might try to, but let us be objective. If you have a relative who have lost his life trying to comply, my brother, you will use your tongue and count your teeth and know that, come on, yes, this coming from a legitimate authority, but I wouldn't have to comply by it. Let us even say somebody has a shop. I pay the dues expected of me by the market leadership or even from the government. And for health reason, or any other reason I decide not to come out on Monday, it's not criminal. You can't force me. Let us be honest here. I can tell you, oh, my child is sick. I'm the only one taking care of my wife is sick or something.
Ikiri, if you're talking about effects,
I'm not feeling fine.
Ikiri, are you
You
with me?
can't force me to come and open my shop.
Ikiri, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, if you talk about symptoms without talking about source, it means that you're intentionally missing something. You know, you're talking about governor providing measures
Yes.
for people that wants to come out.
Yes.
You can't say that without addressing where the issue started. This is not something that was actually mandated by a sitting government. This is something that was illegal. And then the government there is a way of doing things. There is a way. Monday is the first day of the week. And then the government have to come in, and people needs to be governed. That is why we elected the government.
Yes.
And then you govern people. It is government. You govern the masses. You police the masses.
Yes.
You guide the masses. If not, we will not have somebody that will govern us. And then one of the ways to govern, sometimes we have prison services where people are thrown inside for them to be governed and be corrected. Sometimes when you tell people to do whatever they want to do, they may just walk up one day and do whatever. So if you're talking about the government coming in to stop a menace, to interrupt something that is illegal in a way that they have deemed fit. If you're talking about their measures, the way they are going about it in this manner, that means you're not being totally truthful. You have to address the reason first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm a Nigerian of Southeast extraction, and we know what has the way and manner, what has transpired since Anambra has been held in custody. Yes, if you throw it as a debate, some people will say Nnamdi is a freedom fighter. Some will say he's a non-state actor causing menace in the society. People will have what to say. Everybody must not speak for and against. People will always take sides. Now, if we say they sit at home, that people must come out on that day. And over time, the record has been that when people come out, bus drivers, their buses are damaged, their source of income, businesses are burned down. And the government cannot grant you.
Who burns them down? Who burns them
well,
down?
It's the duty of the government to go after those people. That is what the governors want to uphold.
You say?
It's not you and I that will go and fish out the criminal. It is the government through the security agencies.
No, I disagree with you. Security is everyone's business.
It's everybody's business. Well, if you know them, you can tell the governor.
There is no amount of police that can police the whole of Nigeria. How many policemen do we have? We must help the government. We must help them.
We must help them.
We cannot leave everything to the government. No, security is everybody's business. So if you're saying that there was conspiracy of silence, people knew people that were damaging people.
Do you know them? Mom, do you know anybody who is damaging those? Why not take the governor and even the chief security, the police commissioner of police?
That is why we have whistle blowing. That's why we have whistle blowing. The government comes to you. You have people that came out in Eke Nobi or maybe Nkwakuzu. You saw them. They came out and told people to go in or they will shoot them. Then government comes to you and say, who are those people that came out here? You say you don't know.
How do you know them? Somebody came with arms. You don't know him, and he asks you. You are already afraid of your life. Instinctually, the fear of safety arises. And the governor is asking you, who are you? Say some people came.
You said you are in Europe, right? You said you are in. You say you are in. Where are you again, please? I know you are in a civilized country.
Yes.
Yes. So you witnessed a murder. You witnessed something, and the government is asking you, because you're there, to give an account of what you saw. If you refuse to do it, is that a crime or not?
It's a crime. But under the
Thank
circumstances,
you.
this is arms. And you know, power, listen, power emanates from the barrel of gun. When you are being asked to leave, this is a total stranger. You don't know
But
where he
people that
lives.
are asking you, the question is now the government that are there to protect you.
I don't
And
know
then
them. Some persons came and asked me to go.
people that
That,
came with arms have gone. They've left. They are not there with you again. They are
yes.
just telling you to help the government to go and get them.
Why?
Are we not
How would you
supposed to
get them
get
with bare
them?
hands?
No information.
Do you know where they live? If you have information, you give them.
No. Some of us know them. Some
Wham,
of
do
us
you know
know their
them?
names.
Do you know them? You in particular, do you know them?
I
No, you
don't
are
live
one of
where they
us.
operate. I don't live
You
where they
are. Why
operate, but I
didn't you
have
know
friends
them?
that know them. I have people. Do you know
Then
who they call
tell the
Cash?
government
Cash
to
or
arrest those your
CTV?
friends who know them. Then they will go and catch those people.
Government should arrest people that know them.
You said you have friends who know them. Since
So
your friends
government
are
should go and
accomplices.
address. No. Ikiri,
Listen,
you're not being truthful.
I'm being
You're not,
honest.
no. You're not
It's
being
just like
truthful.
somebody came to kill me. Somebody came to unalive me, and I escaped. And I told you I don't know the person. And you are telling me why didn't you know the person?
You're heaping the whole blame on the government. People come out on a Monday and they are being threatened and their stuffs are being damaged. You're not talking
Yes.
about somebody that is doing something wrongly already, that came out to threaten you, that came out to tell you not to come out. You're not talking
Ma'am,
about
do you
them.
know those people that came
You're
to
talking
threaten people?
about, they are human beings.
Then
They are human
identify
beings.
them. Identify them.
They are human beings.
Yes. Why
We
don't
should be
you know
talking about
them?
helping the government.
Have you helped the government, you yourself?
We are
Because you said
helping the
here you have
government.
friends who know those people.
We are
With this
helping the
statement
government.
that you know that you can be incriminated. When they arrest you, you call those your friends who know those people. I'm telling you.
No. I've just told you now. Do you know who they call Cash? Do you know Cash or TV?
I don't know him.
We have people that are in Osu that has identified people that are saying sit at home. They have, and we're encouraging others to do so. But you now, you are not even acknowledging that somebody telling you not to come out is doing something wrong already. Then government is now doing their own bit. You are now blaming the government for doing their own bit.
All
Please
of us will
conclude
know
so that
that.
we'll bring
Let me
OJ here.
just say this and we'll conclude.
Please.
Let me
Yeah,
just
conclude,
say
please.
this. One of the first law of nature is that of self-preservation. You have to be alive to enjoy every other thing, every other good thing. If you are not alive, you can't tell me my friend has lost his business on account of going contrary to the instruction of non-state actor, and the government cannot guarantee my safety, telling me, mandating me to come out on a Monday. And if I come out, that means I'm psychic. That doesn't have to be with civil disobedience, because my life is at stake and it can't be recreated. I need to have confidence in the government.
Government is saying if you cannot come out that Monday, stay at home for the rest of the week.
Why
It's a
would you
simple
tell me
thing.
so?
Because you want to safeguard your life. They could still come on a Tuesday. They could still come on a Wednesday. Since you are afraid to come out on a Monday, government
because
is
those people said on Monday don't come out, and the government cannot guarantee my safety on that day.
Government is now telling you to rest for the whole of the week. There's no problem here. You want to obey a non-state actor. Government is now saying go on and rest
Can
for
that
the whole of
government
the
also
week.
provide my safety, guarantee my safety? Oh yes. This thing, you know, say in Igbo they say
Where is government in America when somebody will come out with a gun and shoot the whole school? Where is government in America? This place that you are now. Where is government when crime happens everywhere? somebody can bring out. They killed a man that was speaking the other day in USA, Charlie Kirk or something.
Yes.
Where was government there? Was government there to protect him? Crime happens everywhere. Crime
It
happens
happens.
everywhere.
It happens everywhere. Then the
Even
government
where you
cannot.
are, somebody can bring out a gun, enter a market, and shoot everybody. Government
Okay.
cannot be everywhere at the same time. We have to help the government as a people.
Bam,
It
have you
happens everywhere.
identified those people and help the government? You have to start. You have to be an exemplary. I am not supporting insecurity, but if the government can mandate me by way of putting see through that I must come out on a Monday and I come out and lose my life, that won't be fair. I'm being
Thank you
honest
very
with you.
much, Ekiri. If you watch, I was being fair to you that I had to even fall out with my co-host for me to give you the platform for you to express yourself. I had the chance to maybe bring you down, but you see the way I just gave you the chance to show you how fair our program is. Okay, and
Thank you, Bam. I appreciate you.
and then for some people talking about my co-host, I believe respect is reciprocal. I believe in respect. She's my co-host. I've always established that. So me and my co-host will settle our case. But me too, the guests too that comes up here, I would also allow them to air their view, air it respectfully. Though sometimes you guys, I don't know whether you guys, because whenever you guys see Choma, you guys used to, I don't know whether the way you guys perceive her. So please, you've seen the way I allowed you to do your thing and express yourself, so that everybody will agree that I'm a very fair host. And because people are saying I should stand with my co-host, I'll stand with my co-host, but I'm standing with her. But somebody still has to express him or herself. Okay, this is us hosting. So I believe there's a way we should also go about it. Thank you very much, Ikiri, for your contribution. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you, Bam. I appreciate.
All right. Please come on board, OJ Ken, please. Go ahead, my brother. OJ Ken, please unmute your mic and go ahead. OJ Ken.
Greetings from here, bro. Hello, greetings. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I need to point out an issue. You have to do better with your co-host. You have to give regards to your co-host. If you call out a co-host, there's some boundary your invitees don't need to cross. You have to respect your co-host. So I think some of your invitees, they disrespect your co-host and you allow that. Once they disrespect your co-host, you need to bring the person down. It does not matter who the person is, but your co-host need to be respected. Because to be a co-host of a program is not an easy stuff, because
OJ, you don't have to educate me on how to run my program, please. I have handled that. You don't have to educate me on how to handle my show. Don't educate me, please. No. Don't educate me. I protect my co-host. I protect her. So I also stand with her. Okay. So you don't have to educate me on how to. Please. Go ahead, please.
This thing. Yeah. Yes, let's go to Anambra stuff. As a pure Anambrian that I am, I give Soludo some high scores about this administration. Obiano came in and take Anambra State back, but Soludo came in now and bring back the glory of Anambra State. So for now, we have some lot of goodies coming from Soludo. So I give it to Soludo, though he's not yet at that point, but I believe that there is still a lot of things to do. And I want Soludo also I want our security in Anambra State to be digitalized, not all those analog kind of security. I want Soludo to do more on digital security, more on drones, more on cameras. Those his security guys will not do more if they are not checkmating them. So those guys need to be monitored, and the monitor should be like CCTV, drones, and other things. Because if you watch securities in America, if you watch most of them, they do have body camera. Those things are to monitor them. So I believe that our security need to be monitored. And once they are monitoring them, they need to do more better. Once you give someone a gun and you're not monitoring the person will not carry out that his duty perfectly. You see it? So gun intoxicates a lot of people. So we need to monitor our security people more. You see it? So that is what I'm kind of saying. So our Anambra State government need to do more on IT kind of security, not just manual security, IT kind of security, so that it will guide our state more. Though he's trying, but he needs to upgrade for me. And for all those Monday sit at home, that bullshit, he need to bring out iron fist to deal with offenders. Once he say you need to open your market, if you're not opening your market, you need to shut down that market as a warning. For me, he need to do more, because our people, this stupid Biafra of a thing, have done more bad to them. So our government need to bring iron hand on our people. So this rubbish about lockdown, he need to bring iron hand on it. And again, I have to say this. You see, our people really give back into the insecurity we are having in Southeast, because I remember in those days, all those unknown gunmen, once they shoot someone or once they kill someone, our people they do hate them. They do hate them in those days. In those days, when they are hating those people, I normally tell them that this thing they are doing will backfire on them. It is wrong for you to hate unknown gunmen, what they call it, all those guys that are not officially registered with government. You just hold them down because of they kill someone. You are hailing on unknown gunmen. After they kill all those people, they will come back to you. So I believe our people really give hand to this insecurity that is disturbing us in those days. And it's because of this nonsense Biafra mindset or emotion. That's why they give credence to those insecurity, those unknown government in those days. So our people really need to come back from those stupidity. I don't normally say that anybody that believes in Nnamdi Kanu and those people that believe in once we die in this thing, once we die fighting for Allah, you have 72 virgins. The people in IPOB, they have the same mindset with them, because Biafra is not coming. Biafra is just an delusional stuff. It is not coming. It's just a rubbish stuff. You are talking about Biafra. The people in River State, you are not taking them along. The people in Bayelsa, they are not there. Cross River, they are not there. Delta State and Edo State, they are not there. You're talking about Bayelsa, Biafra. All these things is just rubbish. It just help how to scam our people from their funds. Owazurike did it. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu did it. Simon Ekberima Ekpa did it. Then Ngozi Orabreze is also doing it. All those things will not take us anywhere. The better we come back and do our politics and join Nigeria politics, the better for us.
And what you want?
So that is what I want to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking.
Thank you very much, OJ. Thank you very much for that wonderful contribution. Where are you from? Unmute your mic so I can hear you.
I'm from Anambra, but I'm based in Germany. Though I'm now in Uganda for my vacation.
Okay, since you're our last guest, can you rate the 5 Eastern governors from 1 to 5? The 5 Eastern governors, can you rate them from 1 to 5?
First one, I give it to Imo State Governor. Second, I give it to Enugu State Governor. Third, to Anambra State. Fourth, to Uti. Then the last, to Ebonyi State.
You give Oti number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Let me tell you this thing. Let me tell you this thing. What Oti is doing is minute. It's just because of nobody have done anything there. That's why anything he did will show. See, if you put them together, what Soludo have done, what Imo State Governor have done, and what this guy Enugu State Governor have done, you will see that they are performed than Oti. They are not better than Oti, honestly.
If you say so, you're my guest. If you say so, you're my guest.
Yeah, honestly, I give it to Imo State Governor. He has done marvelously well. Then Mba also, he done a lot of good. Then Soludo, and from Anambra State, I give it to Soludo. Then to Oti, he's trying, honestly.
Thank you very much, OJ Ken. I have to bring you down and then conclude the show. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Our people, this is where we draw the curtain today. Today's episode was so hot that you people pursued my beloved co-host. You people pursued my beloved Chioma. I don't know what you could do to him, do to her. Me and my co-host will go and settle our differences later. But even personally, I've explained to her. Sometimes we just need to just let everybody just do their thing. Somebody called me a mugu on this very show today, this night, and I told him, yes, I'm a mugu. Man, I make your point, okay? So sometimes we just need to stoop to conquer. There is a style I want to do on this show. I have a style I want to do. I want to be able to say your thing, do your thing. If it makes you happy to say it the way you want to say it, just make your point. I believe before we became anything. But I noticed that some of you, once you see Choma's face, you'll be tiger. And Choma, she has where once a guest starts going, you have lost her. So once a guest starts going there, you will now Opchaka goes. But I'm begging her, I will still beg her personally. Sometimes let's just allow people to do their thing. Let's allow people to do their thing. Let's give people the freedom to express themselves. Most of you, all of you that came in here, apart from Choma, I never invited any of you personally. I didn't know what any of you plan to say. I just invite you. I just give you the platform to express yourself. So that is how the style of this show operates. Dalo Rine, thank you for joining us. See you guys next week. Please don't say that she's a nobody. Choma is the flavor of my show. Me, I'm just a co-host. Choma is my attacker and midfielder. So don't say she's a nobody. See you next week as we talk about Ebonyi State by Monday. See you next week. We'll talk about Ebonyi State. This is what makes Wam beautiful and what makes it hot. Ngwano. You guys should give me credit too. No matter how una they yab me for this life, I never yab anybody before. You can never see me yab anybody. You guys should give it to me. I don't yab people. If you yab me tire, you go. I know say you know go come out one hair for my body. You know go stop me from going to meet my wife this night now. As I want go collect one now. You know go stop me from going to collect one. Whatever you say, na for keyboard the end. Mo will understand that like that. Your opinion has never helped me. It takes grace of God for me to even listen to my parents. Talk more of you that I don't know. So if you understand you like that, now you where the verse, now you where they lose something. Anger takes energy to stay in you. Bitterness takes energy to stay in you. So now you where the verse, now you they miss something. I'm just a jolly good fellow. And I just wish that all of us go see life like that. Don't be today when I begin yab me. My own be say I go to give my fellow Igbo people platform to talk their mind. If you want to talk and insult me while talking it, if that makes you sleep well at night, go on. But since Choma is not like that, Mona respect my Choma. Bikono. Everybody will not be Yam Baba. I love you guys. See you guys next time. Oshe?